Democrats hold a slim one-seat majority in the state house right now, 101 to 100. But the balance of power all hinges on a race in Delaware County, right outside Philadelphia, the 163rd district. And it's caught the attention of Governor Shapiro and also President Joe Biden. Democrat Heather Boyd is taking on Republican Katie Ford and Libertarian Alfie Goodwin. Democrats hold about an 8,000 vote majority in that district that includes Upper Darby. The seat was held by Mike Zabel, who resigned in March amid sexual harassment allegations. Retaining the majority important to Governor Shapiro getting his agenda through the legislature. The race has the president's attention. In an unusual move, President Biden has endorsed a candidate in the State House race, of course, the Democrat Heather Boyd, saying, quote, "With control of the Pennsylvania House of Representatives on the line, this race will determine the future of so many fundamental freedoms that Pennsylvanians hold dear." Democrats have far more money into this race than Republicans.
They've thrown about $1 million into the race, and the Republicans substantially less. So the Democrats realize the significance of holding on to that seat, even though it is in a Democratic district.
And Democrats have tried to make abortion a central issue in this race, saying the Republican Katie Ford would cast a vote that could lead to restrictions on a woman's right to choose in Pennsylvania. She has steadfastly said that she is pro-choice and will retain abortion rights here in the Commonwealth. Live in Pennsylvania, Barbara Barr, News 8.
We do have one voting issue to report at this hour. Your county is petitioning a court to extend voting hours at one precinct because of road construction. Unexpected construction impacted access to the polling place at Conewago Elementary School today. County commissioners are up for election in several Pennsylvania communities. News 8's Meredith Jorgensen joins us live from East Lampeter Township with more on the race for Lancaster County commissioners.
Hi, Brian. We're here at the Lutheran Church of the Good Shepherd, where turnout is low, according to Judge of Elections here. And we're hearing reports of low turnout across Lancaster County. But despite that, the three Democratic candidates for Lancaster County Commissioner have been crisscrossing the county, talking to voters this primary day. Now, the Republicans in this race are uncontested. They are the incumbents, Josh Parsons and Ray D'Agostino. For the Democrats, though, there are three people vying for two spots tonight. They are Lancaster City Council member Janet Diaz, former Elanco School Superintendent Bob Hollister, and healthcare executive Alice Yoder. Now, among those three Democrats, two who win tonight will be up against each other for one spot in the general election this fall. News 8 will be here monitoring this race throughout the evening and bring you more throughout the night. We will be here watching that. For now in Lancaster County, I'm Meredith Jorgensen.
Thank you, Meredith. News 8's Jocelyn Howard continues our team coverage of the Pennsylvania primary. She joins us live from Mechanicsburg, Cumberland County, with a look at that county's commissioner's race.
Well, the race for county commissioner in Cumberland County is definitely an interesting one this year, and this is because this is how it works. Two Republicans and two Democrats, the top ones from tonight, they will be the ones that'll be headed on to the November ballot. So in the Republican Party this year, there are 9 people who are looking at trying to get into those top 2 spots. So let's go over some of the Republicans real quick. So we have 2 incumbents. We have Gary Eichelberger as well as Vince DiFilippo. For the other 7, we have Cindy Ward, Kelly Niederer, Nate Silcox, Brian Dembusia, Troy Ingram, and husband and wife duo Troy Beam and Debbie Beam. Now, we talked with some of the voters out here today. They said it may have been a lot more research to do by checking out all of these candidates, but it can be nice having a lot of choices.
How they feel about the issues and try to find out some of the things that they say. I peruse the campaign literature, speed read it over, see what they have to say. A lot of people want the job. I suppose that's good.
They definitely do. Well, there are also 2 Democrats in this race, but again, the top 2 of each party go on to that November ballot. So those 2 Democrats, they have nothing to worry about today. They're just here out talking to voters, hoping to kind of make some ground for the November election. I'm Jocelyn Howard, live in Mechanicsburg, WGAL News 8.